played a show in Baltimore last night. It was a last minute kind of thing. And it was supposed to be, I said, listen, I have to be in Nebraska. And then not just Omaha, I have to be in McCook, which is, I'm just telling you, it's hellish to fly here. So I had this whole plan in my head that like actually worked out perfectly after about a week of banging my head against the wall. How the heck am I going to do this? Because I stay here for 2 days and then I go to Dallas. And to try to figure that one out was just a conundrum inside a pickle. And so basically my brilliant plan was I would do the gig because the person who put this together promised it would end at 9 o'clock. I'd go to the hotel right next to the airport. I'd catch 7 hours of sleep. I'd take a 6 o'clock in the morning flight from BWI that would get me into Memphis just in time for about an hour in between my connecting flight that would get me to Omaha at 11:30 in the morning, rent a car, drive here, be here in time for a nap, a shower, dress, tune my guitar, say hi to Matt and Dale, and see you guys and be able to listen to Kate. At about 1 o'clock in the morning when I was still at the club that the gig hadn't really finished yet, and I'm looking at my watch and thinking, this just is not working out as well as I had thought, and I got back to my hotel at 2, but I had left my computer and all of my accessories in the car of the person who was driving me there and had to call her back and say, can you come back? But her phone had died. So basically at 4 in the morning, when she finally got back to the hotel with all the stuff that was essential for my life, I had an hour of a good sleep, got up, got to the airport, but there were thunderstorms somewhere. And so as my flight landed at 8:55 and my flight was leaving at 8:55, I'm running and realizing this is just ridiculous. So I won't, really, it's just comedy of all sorts. Let me just say, so I basically, I was calling Matt, freaking out in the Memphis airport, which I have to say, if you're stuck anywhere, Memphis is not a bad place to be stuck. There's good barbecue, people are nice. Hung out there for a good 4 hours waiting for my flight to Omaha, and I couldn't figure out actually how to get here in time, but then my best friend in the world that I didn't even know existed until this afternoon shows up. Mr. Dick Trail, will you please stand up? This man, get up here, Dick Trail. Annie, it's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you. So,
when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen all day. And I had a wonderful thing happen. Matt called me and said, hey, can you do this? And I did. And I infected her with a virus. It's called wanting to learn to fly. Now she has an official logbook. She has 1.9 hours log. And we're going to go do that again in the morning. And she didn't even know she had that on her bucket list.
of course, a place like McCook, Nebraska, when you're trying to get, somebody says, I've got a friend with a plane, he can come, and I'm terrified of, I am a chicken when I fly. I'm the girl who takes Valium and sleeps, for the whole flight. And so Mr. Dick Trail picks me up and he takes me, I think I'm going to be on one of those, like the flight from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. It has 8 people in it and they still can serve you drinks. It's a little loud. But and the stewardess is always like coming around, do you want ginger ale or Sprite? And you're like, I don't know, I can't hear you over the... No, Mr. Dick Trail showed up. And I looked at the plane and I said, oh, there's room for me and him and that's it. And then he hands me a pair of earmuffs and like a little microphone and I'm like, all I can see is the VH1 Behind the Music special. Semi-well-known in certain parts of the country and Serbia. Top of the B-list pile folk singer goes down. So I'm texting my manager because I'm saying if I go down, you are going to be a rich man, my friends, because it's a dead folk singer that's a really extremely famous folk singer. But no, I get into the plane, and the first thing Dick says is, well, you're flying with me. And I said, hell no, I'm not. And he would not take no for an answer. And this gentleman, he taught me to fly. Seriously, I flew through a cloud, people. Yes! I'm singing this song with totally different purpose tonight than I've ever sung. This is a song called The Real Thing, and hell yeah, I'm the real thing. I've had no sleep, I'm hallucinating. My really spangly, sparkly dress I was going to wear for you is somewhere in Memphis. I've got no CDs to sell to you. I think my guitar might be out of tune, possibly broken by Delta Airlines, but hell, I got a glass of wine, I've got you, and I flew today. I don't like men who tell me how to talk or how to dress. I don't like girls who gossip when their own life is a mess. I don't like winter in New York cause I don't like too much wind. I like the way you feel against me naked on my skin. I tell you what I think and I won't sugarcoat it, babe, cause I am the real thing. I am too young to know better, but I'm too damn old to care. With enough tequila, I might take up any dare. I am aloof as November, and I'm mean like July. I can purr like a little kitten if you scratch me on the right side. I like the way I look, although I am not model thin. I am the real thing. Yeah, do I make you blush? Do I talk too loud? Do I drink too much and do I act too proud? Well, take me as I am, take another now. Cause I ain't gonna change for nobody, no. Now I am not a good reformer, found a twisted satisfaction when I went back to confession just to see the priest's reaction. After quite a pause, he asked me if I was contrite, and he gave me 25 Hail Marys to say each night. So I asked him, am I free to go repeating all these sins? I am the real thing. Do I make you blush? Do I talk too loud? Do I drink too much? Do I wear you out? Well, take me as I am. I'll take you right here, right now, above the ground, 10,000 feet. My ego is huge right now. I swear it's gonna be a month and a half before I get over this. I'm gonna be like talking about how cool I am. And then I'm gonna get back into a Delta plane and just be like, this is just not the same as the transport. No Piper. I'm just saying. Talk to me about altimeter. Oh, you can look to the princess in her high glass town, or join us witches. We keep very late hours. We are the real thing. We are the real thing. We are the